Hello, precious souls. Welcome to Infinite Union. I'm Aura, and this is a podcast on twin flames. For more videos, don't forget to subscribe. So, when asking yourself this particular question, what are some of the circumstances that are happening between you and your twin flame? Have they blocked you in any way off of social media accounts, possibly through text messages? Have they gone silent? Or have they just simply went away quietly without saying one word? They decided that they didn't want to or were fearful of the connection. You know, certain circumstances will tell you if you should or shouldn't, of course. But understand the boundaries between you and your twin flame. Has time passed between you and your twin flame? Have you lost touch with them? But despite if you've lost touch, do you know who they are at this point? So as you are understanding the boundaries between you and your twin flame, a lot of times they may be open and willing, but be mindful if you haven't touched base or reconnected as well. Be open to what could happen in your twin flame connection. But understand that if you reveal something to the human mind and to their human mind, and if they're not ready to process quite yet about this connection, don't push it. But if your twin flame has gone cold or silent in any way, shape, or form, allow that space to them if they're not talking or they're not responding to whatever you're communicating to them. So if you've sent them a message and they haven't responded and they haven't reached out, let them have that time. Let them have that space because they deserve it, of course. Maybe they don't particularly understand the connection at this point in time, and if they're not answering you, don't fret about it. Because they may be going through something that perhaps is difficult for you to understand at that point in time, but maybe they need to go through it without you and without your assistance at that point in time. That it's definitely possible that the divine set it up so that they need to go through this without you and without your presence. It's difficult sometimes for twin flames to grasp certain aspects of this journey because sometimes we hesitate. Sometimes we feel like, well, we really need to talk to our twin flame. We really need to do this. We really need to be there for them. That's the most compassionate thing to do. When in reality, sometimes as human beings, even in a spiritual nature, we just need to go through these things by ourselves. So if you are hesitating to reach out to your twin flame, perhaps it's not the right time to reach out to them. But if you have that urge, if you have that sensation to reach out to them, definitely follow it. Definitely reach out to them in any way, shape, or form that you can, because perhaps it is time to reach out to them. Because a lot of times as we are going about our day and as we are doing things, we have urges to do things. And those urges is you being in the receptive mode. That is you taking action to what you are desiring. That is why we have these random urges. That is why we have telepathic communication between our twin flame as well. But That's not the reason why, but that is why sometimes we have those urges. Because in every shape, way, or form, we desire our twin flame. We desire them, of course. But if you have that urge, you want to follow it as much as you can. Listen to that intuitive guidance. Listen to that receptive mode. Because that is what is going to guide you in this connection. Most certainly, this is going to guide you in this connection. Do not lose hope. Do not lose faith. You are being spiritually guided on this journey. Because this is the journey. You are on the journey. Your twin flame is you. Your twin flame is you. Choose you. But believe it or not, the point is you don't need your twin flame. That is the whole point. You don't need your twin flame. Now, I'll be discussing this in one of my next podcast videos, but I hope you kind of enjoyed this video and understood that, yes, you can contact your twin flame, but understand the connection. So, I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. Until next time, I'm Aura, and this is Infinite Union.